Hello everyone, I'm Sean from the Industry Estate Agents here in Cairns, and we're here today with Steve Briffa from Master Blaster, if you hadn't noticed. Steve, nice to see you again.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, good to see you. Tell us a little bit about Master Blaster, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in Cairns?
Okay, so I've been in Cairns for about 3.5 years, and basically my wife and I moved up here. We had a holiday house up here while we were living in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And we ran a business up down there for nearly 20 years.
Okay.
We decided, let's have a break, let's move up north and live up on the Sunshine Coast.
So like the rest of us, you came up for the sea change about 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3.5 years ago. So, and we brought our daughter up here with us, and she goes to St Andrews.
Yeah.
And yeah, we love it up here.
It's a good school. My kids go there as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a small world. So whereabouts are you living? You're living on the beaches here?
Yeah, we're on Trinity Beach, and we've been here the whole time. My sister also lives around the corner, and she helps us.
So the family all start moving up and following you up, don't they, when you move up here? Tell us a little bit about Master Blaster and what you guys do, because for me, I would say for a lot of people out there, pressure washing guys, you must pretty much all look the same. What's the difference between you as Master Blaster? Why should we call you guys?
Okay, look, a lot of the pressure cleaning companies up here are very similar. We all do a good job, or we all try to. But one thing that I feel is different about us is we look at a person's house or whatever we're working on, whether it be a block of apartments, as if it was our own, and we treat it as if it was our own. So if there's little extras that need to be done, we go ahead and do them. We don't just walk past them and leave them. And the classic example is, if a drain's blocked and we see a drain blocked, because we're using large amounts of water, we've actually got a drain cleaner on the truck, and we'll get down there and empty out the drain for them and actually clear it. And so we solve people's problems as well as doing our pressure cleaning.
Brilliant. So Steve, that's really great. So like you said, everyone tries to do a good job, but I've worked with you a couple of times. You've come out on site, and I would definitely say I really do get that feeling that you look at everyone's property like it's your own home. I know your team does that. You've done a few properties for me. What's the big difference between Master Blaster? Because I've seen you on site quoting. Do you quote all your jobs?
Yeah, so I actually personally go out to every job. And I go and see the client, I talk to them, I get to understand what they're trying to do, whether they're trying to sell their property, whether they're just trying to spruce it up. So I have an idea of what they're trying to achieve. And by doing that, I can quote them correctly. I can actually make sure that every part of the job is done, and they're not going to come home and say, oh, well, hang on, they've missed this area. And I think that's what sets us apart from our opposition. I see a lot of our opposition actually quoting online. They jump on Google Earth, they measure everything up on Google Earth.
They just look and then say, hey, it's going to cost me $500.
Exactly. My price might be actually $600. It might be a bit more expensive. But you're probably getting $200 or $300 in extras,
like the edges, your curbs, the flower beds being done.
So when we do a rooftop, for instance, we actually include the gutters for everyone. Where other companies will say, oh, okay, the gutters are extras. So we do all of that. We clear people's gutters. We cut down branches that are overhanging the property as all part of the job. So all our vehicles are set up with 5,000 PSI machines. We've got all the equipment that's needed. We've got the proper surface cleaners for each job. We've got a different amount of lances, and we carry cutting tools and everything for all the branches.
So you're ready to rock and roll. And I was going to ask you that. I thought you only had one van, but I see you everywhere. So you've got a couple of vans, and you've got a few people, a few local guys working for you. So what's the company look like? Just give us a snapshot on that.
There's 5 of us now.
And so growing.
And we've got 3 vehicles on the road.
Excellent.
And we're building a 4th one at the moment.
Congratulations.
We're going to put Alan in his own vehicle.
Well done.
And we'll be able to get around all of Cairns. Alan will be looking after the south of Cairns for us. Jack and myself, the north of Cairns. But we also do work up in Port Douglas, Kuranda, Gordonvale, all the way down to Tolga. We're happy to go anywhere to do work because we want to spread the brand, and we want to make sure we're out there.
Well, I've certainly seen you everywhere at the moment. And can I ask, so no job is too small, no job is too big? I mean, if we've just got a little front driveway that we need doing, can we give you a call and you come and quote us? What do you prefer to do?
Oh, look, we prefer to still come out on site because a small driveway can lead to so much more. So when we get to a small driveway, we look at it, we quote the job, and it might be $80 or $90. But then there might be feature rocks around the garden, or there might be a retaining wall that needs doing. And if we do it all while we're on site, it might be an extra $20 or $30 or up to $50 for a large retaining wall that runs along that driveway. So an $80 job can turn into a $150 job.
Well, just to stop you there, because we might be a bit afraid about price sometimes, but if you're going to come out and charge us sort of $80 or $120 to do my driveway, I'd certainly pick you up on that. And then if I see value there and you're going to do the garden beds and that sort of thing, I'm going to add on. So that's really good for people to know. So they can call you or any of the guys up. You'll give them an indication of price, and then they come out and quote for free.
Exactly. There's no charge for our quotes. We're happy to come anywhere to do a quote.
Okay.
One thing that we've also included recently is we put a hot wash machine in.
Okay.
And the reason we put a hot wash machine in is we do chemical-free cleaning.
Yeah.
A lot of people now are conscientious about
The environment
chemicals and the
like
environment.
Yeah.
So with the hot wash machine, we can remove oil stains from driveways.
Excellent.
We might still need to use a little bit of chemical to
Yeah.
get all of the oil out.
Yeah.
And it depends whether it's oil out of a petrol engine or a diesel engine.
So in your carports and on your driveways, you can come and help people with that.
And we've been doing a lot of that lately,
Okay.
especially for rental properties.
All right. Well, listen, I've learnt an awful lot. I see the way you guys care. You put your bollards out when you're on the street. You put things so people don't trip. You really, really are a professional outfit. So it's been a real pleasure. Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there so they have a better understanding? I know there's so much to talk about, but what else do you need to tell people out there about Master Glass?
There's a lot of things that we can look at and come out and quote for you free. There's also jobs out there that we're happy to do for free.
Yes.
Okay, there's been a couple of jobs where I've actually said, look, I'm not sure if I can get those oil stains out, but if I don't get them out, don't pay me.
Okay.
So, and not many people will do that.
Yeah.
I might spend an hour or 2 hours at a small job and then not charge the client if I'm not satisfied with the job myself.
Okay. So you've got high standards.
We do, and we take before and after photos for our own benefit,
Yeah.
and we keep those on record. So next time you ring us, we know what the job is or what the job entails, and I can pass it on to my staff to make sure you get the same result each time.
I'm really excited. Steve, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you and the guys.
Yep.
Anytime you've come on site to help me with a client, it's been awesome, and it's been like 5-star reviews. So thank you so much, and it's really good to see you again. And make sure if you like this video, please like and share it. Give Steve and the guys a call. They are really, really awesome. And this has been Locals Supporting Locals. Thanks so much, Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks.